John, 2 nights in a row, my friend. Uh, we are going live. Let me check our stuff. It looks like it went over to Twitter, went over to YouTube. Thank you everybody for tuning in. Most of you are watching on YouTube, I believe. I mean on Twitter, I believe. Let's see here. Everything kicked in, and we are all set up to go. John, why are we going live tonight? Tell us the big news and just kind of why we're so excited.
Well, it's been a long time coming, and we can get into it a little bit. But we launched back July 1st is when of 21 is when NIL, name, image, and likeness rules went into effect in the NCAA, and you and I immediately jumped on that bandwagon and got agreements with three different Liberty athletes: Kyle Rowe, Darius McGee, and Demario Douglas from the football team. And one of the first things we did was we got T-shirts for each of them, which I'm wearing one of them, and started selling those and set up a shop, and things went well. And we've done some other things. Tailgate was really successful, and some other things we've done for some of the players, and added a few others as well over the months. But one of the big things we've been focusing on is the T-shirts, and we hit a few snags over the past several months with that. We try to do some additional football players and football T-shirts and things like that during the season, but it just we had like I said, different snags that we ran into. But anyways, long story short, we finally got it all squared away, thanks in large part to yourself. And we're back live. The ASOR store is live. We've got 5 brand new shirts, which you can go to seared.com and see them there at our online store, and they're for purchase. We can get into more details. We're able to drop the prices, and at the same time, each purchase has a direct impact on the wallets of these athletes. 4 different players that we've got shirts with this time around.
John, I got nothing left to say. Have a good night, man, and we'll catch you next time. I'm just kidding. You tell, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at these shirts. So we got all 5 of them listed here. You can see that we've got 2 red jersey tees, 2 white jersey tees. We got a red Kyle Road, a red Darius McGee, a white Birdie Peebles, and a white Joseph Van Zant, and then also the Darius logo tee in the red color, and that's a blue Darius Jumpman shadow thing.
Similar to what I got on. This is one of the ones we did back in, what was it, July or August, and it sold really well. We sold out of it, and so we wanted to bring it back in Liberty school colors now.
So, yeah, I think the first thing I notice is the infamous Darius picture where, I've seen that picture in real life where he's jumping with the ball through his legs there. Incredible athlete. I love this logo. I love this shirt. So we have it in black and red now. I love it. It's one of my favorite shirts. It did the best out of the first shirts that we did. People really like that logo. But John, the first thing that stands out is this looks exactly like the jersey in terms of the font and everything like that. From the McGee spelled it out, the way the Liberty is written across the chest. Yeah, and that's what stands out to me is it's the exact font and the exact sizing and everything on the actual jerseys that the players wear on the red and white jerseys. Can you talk a little bit about that?
Yeah, and you probably should talk about it more than I should because you've been doing all the work on it. But it's been really great. We've been able to, through a third party, work out an agreement with Liberty to sell officially licensed Liberty merchandise. So before we couldn't sell anything with a Liberty word mark, Liberty logos, flames, et cetera, Sparky logos. So now we're able to, like I said, through a third party. So this is huge for us, and we're really excited about it. It's also huge for these players, and it's awesome that Liberty's been able to work with us to let us get to this point. So we're super excited for it. It's a license that, like I said, through a third party, we're able to get with Liberty to sell these. And if these sell well, we'll do even more. We can add more colors, more options, other players, other sports. And, I don't know if you had anything else you wanted to add to what I just said. But because
Yeah.
like I said, you've been working on it, directly over the last few months.
Yeah, the main thing that we're most proud of, I tweeted out earlier that I'm most proud of this effort here, and the reason I'm proud of it is the athletes, all four of those guys are making money. It's not a ton of money, but every little bit helps, and just trying to help them out. Um, yeah, I'm hoping that just having that NIL deal, having make the Liberty player experience a little bit better is our number one goal, and so I'm proud of that. I'm also proud that our first round of shirts we were able to sell for $35. These we were able to get down to $25 and have the official Liberty markings on them, which is incredible. So I'm most proud of those two things. And then the third thing is that how identical they look to the actual jersey. This isn't like off, like we didn't just write the word Liberty in a font in cursive. This is the exact marking, and I love that. So that's the three things I'm most proud about with these jerseys. I know the guys are super excited to have their name out there, and see them across campus would be amazing. See them at games. So yeah, hopefully these do well, and we can continue to do this. Now, just to kind of let everybody behind the curtain a little bit on these NIL deals, I will say that the T-shirts are the best way that we can help the athletes. We do everything from the tailgate. John mentioned some of the stuff we do, the paid posts and sponsorships and all that kind of thing. You see Kyle and Darius coming on, and Brendan coming on here on the lives and in the podcast and all the stuff that they do. But the T-shirt is really where we can support them the most. So this feels really good to be able to put these out there and know that every shirt that somebody buys, we're doing. ASOR and Flames Nation is really doing their part and you get a cool looking shirt. This is the next level tee, so it's the same t-shirt quality as the first round of tees, which everybody loved. That it's a real soft, it's kind of like almost an athletic, but it doesn't really hug my my gut too much. That typically I can't wear dry fit because that stuff like hugs to my gut. This is like that soft same stuff, but it doesn't fit like that. I mean, it fits me really good. I love the shirt. So yeah, that's about what I got. Be on pre-sale for 2 weeks. Get your orders in because we're going to have to take them down. That's the only reason we can do that. Is the only reason we do that is because it helps us keep the costs low. When we can do a pre-order, pre-sale, know exactly how many we need to order. We get them over there to our wholesaler. We get all the shirts and ship them out. That's the only way we can offer this kind of shirt for $25 is to do the pre-sale. So you got 2 weeks, order them up, and then we'll come out with another design or a different shirt, different color, something like that. But 2 weeks with these online, and I think they're going to do really well. Especially, John, I'll ask you, which shirt of the five, which shirt do you think is going to sell the most? Just your favorite.
I mean, I love them all. How can you go wrong with any of them? But how can you not go for a Darius McGee number 2 jersey tee? I mean, you're talking about one of the greatest players to ever play in Liberty basketball history, setting all sort of records. I mean, if Liberty Arena is not packed out with some Darius McGee number 2 jersey tees, I'd be shocked. But all of them. I mean, Kyle Rode, he's one of the leaders, maybe the leader of the team. One of the elder statesmen, and then obviously Brody and Joseph are young up and coming freshmen, and they're going to be here for a long time, and they're got big roles this year on the team, and then also that Darius logo tee is I mean, that's awesome. Especially, I mean, I love
You said all of them, John. You said all of them.
Well, I told you my favorite one, but how am I going to leave one out? I love them all.
Yeah.
And but yeah, I mean, I think maybe a little bit more details in it. I mean, you can go to the website and see it, but we've got they're all $25. Except for some of the plus sizes, I think are $27. But that's down from the first shirts that we were selling at $35. We were able to work some things out and knock that down, and hopefully that'll help us sell a few more. And then so we got from adult extra small through I think either 4 or 5X. Now, if you got a couple of those plus sizes, you can't directly buy them. You have to email us, which there's a link on there that you can email us and request those, and we'll get it taken care of for you. But we also got youth sizes, youth small, medium, and large. for the kids out there. So make sure you check all that out. Like we said, planning on doing this pre-sale for about 2 weeks, starting tonight. And then we'll shut it, get the order over, as Chad said, to our wholesaler of the exact number of shirts that have been ordered. So it's a limited time that you can buy them. So go out there and make your purchases now. And then, like he was saying, like Chad was saying, is about 2 weeks from now, we should be sending these to the printer and get them out to you guys. Oh, Chad, you were saying hopefully by Valentine's Day they're in people's mailboxes, and so that's kind of our goal, maybe even sooner than that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna go through each one. Darius logo, that is my going out with my wife on a dinner tee. The Kyle Road 22, that is for a championship game in the Vines, or I'm sorry, in the LA, where we all need to be wearing red. The Peebles number one, the white, just the simple one on it with the word Liberty. That's what I'm wearing on some type of business meeting where I need to go out and be with some coworkers. The Vinzant 23. Now that's my favorite one. Why? Because I just love the number 23. Look at the front of that. It just says Liberty 23. I love that. Big Michael Jordan fan growing up. That is my everyday. I'm going to wear that anywhere, anytime. And then the Darius McGee, that is going to be my game day shirt for the regular season, just because you're supposed to be wearing red in LA. Darius is. Here's the other thing, John, we didn't talk about. Darius only has 1 year left of these shirts. All these other guys, we probably are able to make multiple. But Darius, you better get it while you can, because this might be the last Darius McGee shirt ever made. I'm not trying to, but that's the truth. That's the honest truth is this could be the last round of jersey tees we do this year, and Darius could be so. Yeah, that's my every game day shirt is that Darius too, just because it's red. He's the GOAT. And then, like I said, when we mean business and we're going to the playoffs or the tournament, I'm going to be rocking the red 22. So red is reserved for game days, and then the whites, I got a few different ways I can wear those. So that's kind of how I'm going to wear mine. John, we will. You got anything else there?
No, man, I think we covered it all. Make sure you guys get out there to seared.com and order these things. Malik Willis for Heisman, which he needs a new name, but he had a great tweet. You guys on Twitter, which most of you are, clicking on this link here tonight, saying it's a win-win-win. I mean, number one is it gets money in the pocket of these athletes. Number two, you get some fresh Liberty gear, and you also can help us out here at Sea of Red as we hope to do even more of these shirts and other apparel in the future. So, go hit it out. Go check it out on seared.com. We got about 2 weeks of the pre-sale.
Yeah, great stuff, John. I'd be remiss if I didn't speak on our relationship and just how hard and dog type mentality working Mr. Dwayne Peebles did. That's Brody's dad. He has a T-shirt shop in Alabama. When we were we got the runaround for about 5 months from 4 or 5 different T-shirt vendors about shortages and not really wanting the work, and they didn't really understand what we were trying to do with NIL, and the Liberty marking scared them off because they didn't want to get branded. And we had everything that was going against us. And he stepped up and he just loved what we were doing with the athletes. And man, he really stepped up. And when I say stepped up, he pressed me on it several times where he was like, "Hey, did you check on this? Did you do this?" And I'm just like, "Whoa, man, this guy really wants to do these shirts." And it was incredible, and really, this wouldn't be possible, wouldn't be happening if he didn't love Liberty and the way he is. So, thank you very much, Mr. Peebles, and your shop down there in Alabama for all of your hard work. And that's where all these shirts will be printed at and be shipped to us from. Let me get his official name here. prosportsdirect.net, Dwayne Peebles. So thank you very much for that, Mr. Peebles, and much appreciated. So with that, John, we will catch you next time. Thank you very much. Have a good night. John, let's not try to do this. Let's try to not make this a nightly thing. My kids and wife would not like that too much. So John, hopefully we don't talk again until Tuesday at the basketball game. How about that?
All right. See you Tuesday night.
All right.